Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Would speak our name. Every house would speak our name. The succession was conceived. Centuries have made. We got it known throughout all these years while the house has let our history decay. We will turn to us each passing day. Our influence each house entrusted is their word. No message passed unless we heard. No road could speak beyond that sky. No whispered word could pass us by without our orders. All-seeing eye. Without our orders. All-seeing eye. No road could speak beyond that sky. Without our orders. All-seeing eye.
Blessed Blake entrusted us this way, and we became the sphere's guiding light. Time was Toyama then forged our faith to hold mankind as Blake prescribed.
While they forgot their sacred task, we kept all knowledge from the rest. While they failed the trials of the past, none of them would seize what we amassed until they proved their worth at last. Until they proved their worth at last. A legend of Grey would change the tide on Helm's old world, a treasure line. None could foresaw what they would find. Our sacred order could no longer guide all our lost core. Broke our grand design. All our lost core. Broke our grand design. Good evening, pilots and mercs. How we doing this evening? It is time for Battletech. Is the audio working? I don't think it is. Thought I had it 30%. What's going on? That might be an issue. Is that a little bit better? Is that working now? I think it might be. 1 second. Northern Sales, it's good to see you, pilot. How are we doing today? Okay, I can hear it.
Unfortunately, that's still a no-go on chat, hearing this. It's weird. Should be able to hear it. Maybe it's just not... wouldn't be one of my streams unless it has some technical difficulties. Yeah, that should be fine. Let's see here. What are you playing under? You are playing under that. That's fine. Yeah, I don't get it. It should absolutely be fine. Hello, Jason. How we doing today? Seems that Comstar is not... It's very faint, so maybe I just need to... No, it's just straight up not picking it up. Doing okay, supper time at the moment. Ooh, what are you thinking about? Okay. It is picking it up. It's just really faint. Hello, Alpha. How we doing today? Yeah, it is really faint on the music, so it's like barely picking up anything. That's... All right, we'll give it a chance to... We'll give it a chance to pick up once we get into game. I'm just over here trying to make sure that the audio is working, or, you know, basically the entire stream. Want double heat sinks on your Mac? No, I want triple heat sinks. Because apparently every time I go to load up a Mac, it's usually something crazy like 6 large pulse lasers or, you know, 6 ERPPCs. You know, something that would, you know, just instantly fry a reactor, making an explosion big enough to be seen from Terra. All right, what do we got in the store? Do we have any upgrades for the Mac? Yep, we got the charger yesterday. Do we have any sort of equipment? Nothing just yet. We do have a melee gyro, but I'm assuming if I could put a gyro in, I would have. Question mark. So we may have to look into that real quick. Where is our dear old charger? I think it's in Bay 2 somewhere. Here it is. Charger S85. I wish it would have been the first one, but honestly, I think it's fine the way that it is. This does have mask, so it should be fine for that. I don't plan on changing that. Okay, we do have that gyro, but yeah, we can't really switch that out currently. That's not particularly good. All right, TCM. I'm going to need TCM at some point. How do we put... Oh, TCM... Don't want TCM or mask. Because I can't have both. Okay, here's a good compromise. I would say remove... Okay, punches do 40% more damage. Kicks do 30%. Sprinting modifier. Yeah, I would say that that's fine. I would like a supercharger for this thing, but we'll worry about that later. Or at least I'm assuming I'm going to have to worry about it later, because I don't think I have a supercharger at the moment. DFA damage. Don't worry, we might get to that point, but I do want to see if we have... You're telling me I don't have jump jets? That's odd. Or is it not allowed to have jump jets? Or does this model not support it? No, it supports it. I just don't have any jump jets. Let's roll back the changes for a second, and then I need to see about jump jets. I love hand-to-hand mechs. I love the Charger just because of that. I saw the memes and I was just like, she's exactly what I want in a mech. Okay, so we do have a couple of jump jets. That's kind of expensive for jump jets, but I'll take your entire stock, please.
New equipment available.
I will take your entire stock and then proceed to weld them to this thing. Now, why, you may ask? Well, that's pretty simple. I want a lot of movement options considering the fact that we don't have too much to work with as far as like speed goes. I mean, we do have a 320 engine, which is, see, that's a 4-6 movement. 4-6 is not bad. Why is there no jump jets here? Yeah, there's just nothing for jump. Did I already have jump jets and I just wasted? I'm confused. There's just nothing here. Like, even if it was invalid, it should show up there. Unless it's just glitching out. I'm a little confused on that one. Because it should be there, but I'm not seeing it. There's nothing, yeah, there's nothing there for jump jets. Okay, let's go under components and then see if we have that. Components, yep, there they are. There's the jump jets. I have 7 of them. So I should be able to put those on the Charger. So why isn't it letting me? Hello there, Rex. How we doing today, pilot? Don't mind me. I'm just making abominations over here. I'm attempting to make the Charger fly as it was intended to. Unfortunately, I just don't seem to be able to. Like, there's just no... Okay. Let's go find another one. Here's an awesome, right? Pretty baby, salt mech. Go over to jump jets. Okay, no jump jets. Maybe it's just because it's an assault mech or something. Do you have jump jets? You do not. Okay, cool. Let's have a look under equipment again. Jump jets. Nothing. I'm seeing a pattern here. I'm not liking it. So are the jump jets just bugged in this patch? Because, again, I haven't updated my game in a little bit, so could be a potential issue. Hello there, Fan of Fuses. How are we doing today? And when I mean update the game, I don't mean the original game. Battletech, HBS Battletech has not had an update like the original game. I think 3062 might have had an update at some point, but let's have a look at this one. Just a random mech. You have jump jets. You have things here for that. So that brings up the question, can we make the Charger run extremely fast with TCM, single heat sinks, and a supercharger? That's more or less the idea of what I had for the Charger. Absolutely. However, I was also thinking about putting... Okay. The Abomination can have jump jets. The Eden can have jump jets. Okay. So if that's the case, then why can't the charger have jump jets? There's a room here. Like, there is hard points for it. There are hard points, but yet there's nothing there. And just for the sake of argument, go under equipment. These are assault jump jets, or should be. Yeah, those are assault jump jets. Do you need heavy or advanced jump jets for the charger? It should be assault jump jets, because if you look under the Etten here, which is a Frankenstein mech, I was gonna say it's close to like a Battle Master or something. It can have jump jets, and that's fine. So I'm assuming I just don't have the right jump jets. Assault jump jets are designed for mechs 90 tons or heavier. That is an interesting point. So the charger is 80 tons, and the Awesome here, which is the other example I used, was 80 tons. Both not potentially compatible with the assault jump jets. So I think that answers my question. I need the heavy jump jets. Chargers are 80 tons now. Yes, they are 80 tons, so it looks like I need heavy jump jets. That's fine. I'm heading back to Solaris anyways, so we should be able to pick those up. Hello, Griffin the Bard. Hope you're having a great Saturday. Is it Saturday already? Damn. Yeah, I'm having a good Saturday. I was kind of feeling just down for a little bit, like before stream, but I kind of figured once I started streaming, I would feel a little bit better, and for the most part, that's actually been pretty true. 200,000 for, ugh. Yeah, it's fine. Set course. Worst comes to worst, we'll just have to pay more out anyways. And it's nothing like terrible, like it's just general anxiety, still from like moving and whatnot, and just trying to acclimate to everything. So I'm doing fine. It's just yeah, it is what it is. This is an automated message to inform you that your Merc News subscription is either about to expire or you're eligible to reinstate your lapsed subscription. Due to increasing HPG fees, we are now charging 10 CBIL biannual subscription fee. Please indicate whether or not you'd like to renew your subscription and receive access to special flare-ups. I'm going to renew my subscription. Glad you're feeling better. Well, thank you. Also, Born Helen, you are in violation of the rules of engagement and shall be immediately banned. There shall be no bots in my Twitch chat, please. But yeah, no, Pirates ambush the Argo. Blaring clarons interrupt an otherwise quiet morning routine as several fast-moving ships appear, pacing the Argo. Darius broadcasts their hail to the bridge. You're flying through our space, strangers. It's awfully dangerous here. Awful, especially for a ragged ship like the Argo is it. Tell you what, we'll provide you with safe passage, for a price, of course. While you consider your options, Samara pipes up. Commander, if you can buy me some time, I could do a rapid fire up of the Leopard. That'll teach him not to mess with us. I gotta be real. If you want 50,000, like, look, I'm all about showing pirates that they aren't shit, but at the same time, it's like, that's basically a drop in the bucket at this point. It's like, if you really want that just so you'll shove off, like, I don't care. Yeah, just pay them. Swallowing your pride, you prove the payment. Swallowing pride? No, it's... I would just be like, you want 50,000? Just, yeah, pay them. Like, we don't need it, but like, I guess the morale decreases. It's just like, it doesn't... Be gone, bot. Exactly. I don't know. To me, it's like, this is just a drop in the bucket. Like, if you really want it that bad, like, that is the cost of, like, a medium laser. Makes sense, but oof on that morale. It didn't even drop the morale. It said it dropped it by 2, but it doesn't look like it did. Comments grinds to a halt in Lyran space. Tharkad, Lyran Alliance, non-military interstellar trade has come to a standstill inside Lyran Alliance, crippling the region's economy. Nearly all interstellar freighters have been ordered to a general standby in case the cargo capacity is needed by the LAAF for transshipment of military goods, with only essential foodstuff and fuel being reliably traded. With shortages, civilian staples reported throughout the Lyran trade zone, the underworld elements have quickly developed a thriving black market. What civilian trade is allowed through is even more vulnerable than usual to pirates, as most military units have either been deployed or ordered to stand by indefinitely. As always, when the Grey Houses fight, civilians pay the price. Please stay tuned for a word from our sponsors. Raid Shadow Legend. No, we're not doing. Don't get me wrong, though. I understand why a lot of YouTubers and VTubers do that. Like, don't get me wrong. An extra 10 grand goes a long ways, but like, is it worth your pride, though? That's usually where I'm kind of going, yeah, that's where the morale or pride comes into play. But the Challenger X Series never back down. General Motors and Callan Industries are proud to introduce the Challenger X Series main battle tank with 14 tons of armor and an arsenal to make an Atlas blink. The Challenger was built to take on battle mechs and win, all at a fraction of a cost. Local prices may vary. A powerful 270 XL engine propels the Challenger at speeds of 54 kilometers an hour, while the main fire point defense anti-missile system enhances its already impressive survivability. In addition to the base model, the GM Callan is now offering Model 9 command fire support, incorporating a C3 master system and the Model 12. No, that was the Model that was the Model 11 up there, and then the Model 12 variant utilizing a C3 slave and Guardian ECM already adopted into illustrious units. As the Davion Heavy Guards, the Challenger is a perfect addition to any mercenary's command's garage. No lasting consequences. Fox says, absolutely, get that bag from the opportunity. I'd take a sponsorship from Raid Shadow Legends if it pays enough. I've never been offered a sponsorship like that before, but I get it. At the same time, though, I feel like it kind of compromises on it. On, like, morality. Because it's like, I don't want to sell... I personally don't want to sell you something. Like, I'm not a salesperson. Like, I might have enjoyed that little bit, what with the Challenger just now, but like, I just want to be a streamer, just playing video games alongside friends. That's it. That's like it. I don't know.
Got the financial report.
To me, it's not that serious, you know? Like, I just want to have fun with it. Oh, I get it. Breaking my integrity costs extra. Yeah, I don't...
We're almost completely out of cash.
Oh, don't worry. The invasion begins. After a few long days, Darius calls you to the bridge. Commander, thanks to our efforts here at Diva. I'm gonna say Dev. I'm going to assume the Y is silent. And you see, this is why English is bullshit sometimes. Like, I'm sorry. How the fuck are you supposed to pronounce this? Dye? Dye is in, like, you dye something a different color? Or Dev, with the Y pronounced silently? Or dive, as in, like, you dive into a river or something. There's 3 different ways you could pronounce that. Anyways, our employer has successfully taken a beachhead and is beginning a full-scale invasion. Our rep is off. As further work in the invasion if you're interested. I've pulled up the appropriate contract in the command center. Take a look and see if you're interested. I'm sure our employer will be thrilled to have us sticking around for the main event. What main event? The hell are you talking about? Was this something I did earlier and then it's just finally catching up? Like, I feel like Comstar stuck something in the like they stuck this message in Comstar's mail system. It got lost for a little bit, like a UPS package just stuck at a facility for who knows how long. Who knows where it is, like Guam, for example. They legitimately had to happen. I don't know if it was CPS or if it was a post office thing, but basically they went to send a package, like a Christmas package, to somebody, and it just ended up in Guam for a little bit. And then it finally made it to its destination. And it took like a month to get there when it should have taken like a couple of days. This feels like that happened. Or normally what happens with the post office. You stick a letter into the mail slot. It goes to the carrier. I don't know what happens. And then, oh, it shows up. This is exactly what this feels like. You think for a moment before responding. Understood, Darius. I'll talk to Yang about our forces and see if we're prepped to support full invasion or not. Aye, aye, Commander. All right, let's have a look at this then. Let's have a look at this. Command Center. What contract are we looking at? Huh? What? Huh? Where's the contract that you... I mean, there's the BTA challenge. That was the, that was Comstar level 2, which, goodness. I'm gonna tell you right now, we're not touching that until, like, we're not touching that contract until, like, every single one of our pilots are upgraded to max. Like, we may have to even retrain some of our pilots. Like, specific pilots, loadouts are just completely broken. And even at that, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to touch that contract. Because that's like one of the toughest missions in the entire game from what I've been told. That is exactly what we have to look forward to. So don't get me wrong, I'm very happy that we have that challenge, and I want to take it on at some point, but sure, I'm gonna be prepping very hard for that one. Also, I had a question for everyone. While I still don't have that, while I still don't have the Far Country book in front of me, I did want to see if anyone would be interested in, like, I don't know, like I have several. Ooh, Bushwhacker. Yep, that's the next thing on the list. Yeah, let me know if you want me to do a little excerpt reading today of one of the Battletech books. There's a couple of, I have a couple here that like to read it. I would like to do an excerpt of just to kind of see how everyone feels about that. Okay, there are a couple of heavy jump jets here. Let's wait until after we get a contract. Like, I'm not expecting like us to go bankrupt or anything, but are we at? We're at Solaris 7. Oh, that's right. We have to purchase the contract, so we may have to oh, there's a duel here. Yearly tussle. Okay. Yeah, that would be perfect to get our partial wings, also an option. I don't know on that one. Whack that bush. Oh, chat, don't stop it. Stop it. You're gonna get me in trouble. You're gonna get me in trouble with YouTube and Twitch. Maybe we can get some fine Clan Nova cat. Sure, why not? 75-10 limit, huh? Yeah, I want the adder, and then adder, and then Torchy. Who here has experience with the Torchy? I forget. I don't think anyone does per se. You're my adder pilot. Tell you what, Decker, come down here. I'm going to switch out with you. So you have the adder, I'll take the Torchy. Let's go mess up some Nova cats. Torchy's underweight, that's fine. We should be fine. Nova cats like using a lot of lasers, right? Oh, I'm sure they do. I'm sure they do. Guess what I like using? Flamethrowers. That and Depthfire, so. Ooh, clan sack for salvage. Sadly, it's a duel, so no salvage on this one, or at least not good salvage. Salvage rights, anyways. Boo, clan tech is awesome. Yeah. No, it is. It really is. Like, the Puma was I think as far as my loadouts go, the adder has been one of the best additions to my roster. Essentially just loading like 2 clan LRM-20s into this thing. Our employers have won this every year for the past 4 years. No pressure, Commander. They won this against the Nova Cats, or is this just like you're just saying that? Okay, well, let's go ahead and sprint up here. Yeah, 2 clan LRM-20s. I thought I was remembering wrong. Ready yourselves, mercs. We've got a reputation to uphold. That was 2 mad dogs.
On my
Oh,
way.
I'm so disappointed. I got a direwolf, 2 hag 30s, and it can one-shot most mechs. The hag 30s are the hyper assault gooses are just
Ready
the
for
best.
orders.
Oh, also, if you hear me refer to it as the goose rifle or the
On the move. Full speed.
Gauss rifles as goose cannons, it's mostly because I have a hard time pronouncing some certain words. I got frustrated during a MechWarrior 5 stream trying to pronounce it. I just said goose. And that's kind of been the rolling meme ever since. All right, no evasion for you.
I hear ya.
Absolutely not. We will not have that.
Pedal to the metal.
It's good until it breaks, then you have to find a replacement. Well, that's the thing. You just try not to break it. That's why this button exists. Which is funny because I don't use it all that often. Do I have fire at this range? I think I have fire at this range. Just kind of give them something to think about. Plus 10 heat. Yeah, it's not going to do much, but it might get them to move.
Minor damage, Commander. Nothing to see
What
here.
the hell was that? It's a good thing that I had some evasion there. Oh, I'm structure
My
exposed.
internals are taking a beat. Let's hit them hard.
Okay, what? I want to see what you had. Why can't I see what you
Ready
have?
for orders.
Okay, so you have 2 goose cannons. Gotcha. I'm gonna try to go for maximum evasion. And what do you have? I guess it doesn't want to tell me. All right, fair enough. Kill it.
Firing all weapons.
Structure exposed. Engine critical. Engine critical.
Scored a critical hit.
Good to go.
I was kind of hoping that would do a little bit more damage. But I should be able to kill
Moving
it
fast.
this time. All right. I'm gonna full send.
Got it.
If I can't kill it, then there we go. Engine destroyed. Engine disintegrated.
All
3
out of
salvageable
SRM,
parts.
Commander.
That, oh no, that sucks. Why are you meleeing with a, yeah, what were you thinking? Meleeing with a,
Come on, Mech Warriors.
that's
It's go time.
Destra. That's Destra. You're
Roger
not
that.
supposed to do that. Have you no honor, clanner? Have
I
you
copy.
no honor? This is what you get for that. Structure exposed. Target destroyed.
One less target.
Yeah, that's what you get for meleeing. You did it. Time to organize the party. Can't let this all go to waste. Yeah, I called this area for a little bit just so we can roast like hot dogs over the Mad Dog.
Mission successful.
Hot dogs over an open flame, over a roasted Mad Dog. I wouldn't have it any other way. I melee all the time to get rid of evasion and pips. Well, that's true, but you don't melee with clan mechs because they are not built for it at all. Like, as you saw, it only had like a what, 60... I think it only had like a 66% chance to hit, so... Hey, we did get a... Did we just get all 3 parts of the... Did we just get all 3 parts of a Mad Dog? I think we did. I beg to differ, the Kodiak. Well, okay. Okay. That's close. That's Clan Ghost Bear, which is a little bit more lenient on those sorts of things, right? They're closer to Free Birth than Clan. Also, I think we just got a Mad Dog. I think we just got ourselves a vulture. Hold on. Let's go into story. Oh my god, we just got a Mad Dog.
Is cleared for fighting.
Well, we did get salvage rights, all right. God damn. And it's the fucking Hyper Goose, too. Oh my god, we just won so much here. Well, can't say no to a Mad Dog. This has 2 Hyper Goose. This might be my mech. Like, this may be one that I switch off for every once in a while. Oh my god, that is so great. Neat, exactly. The Battletech RTS. This is... HBS's Battletech is probably one of the best, like... I think it's one of the best, like, representations of, like, tabletop. If you like video games and you want to have that tabletop experience, this is as close as you get to that. Like, I fully appreciate this game. And that was all the luck for the entire night. Hey, look, I walked out with 1.5 mil and I just got like an entire mech for free. Like, I'm so okay with that. Like, you don't understand. Like, 2 hags right off rip is just insane. That was great. Yeah, that was great. Let's go have a look at the equipment. I need 4 jump jets.
New equipment available.
That mech's gonna shred. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Oh, and I need a contract. You know what? Give me the heavy.
New equipment available.
Give me the medium dual. Yeah, just give me one of those for the moment, and then that will be fine. I want to have a chance to test out the Mad Dog. So, Mech Bay. A couple of things I want to do. I want to refit the charger with the jump jet. So if we have to remove like a medium laser or something, that'll be fine. Here it is. Yep, that's 1 ton a piece. So, okay. I'm gonna remove a Streak SRM6. That gives me 4.5 tons to work with, or to play around with, and then I'm just gonna put jump jet here, and then jump jet here. Yep, that looks good. That's 0.5 ton, so I'm just gonna max armor. Why would you? Why? That's not, no, that's not what I... Why do you do this, game? Why do you do this? So, the issue I have sometimes with this is that I'm like, oh, I have a little bit of extra tonnage to play with. That's half a ton just for that. I only get like a couple of points to that makes sense, but can I just push that up to like 142? I'm gonna see if I can push that up to maybe 45 for the back plate, and then hang on, can I go to like 49 or 48? I might be able to go to 50 actually. 51. Hate to see numbers like that, but yeah.
Shouldn't be too hard.
It's good to see you, fan of fuses. Currently at the wedding reception. We'll have fun. I like how I was offered a rare Battlemaster, but found a Royal Atlas instead. Hey, a Royal Atlas is nothing to scoff at for sure. What does that one even? I forget that one's loadout. But I mean, shoot, the Royal Atlas. Wait. If that's the same one that was like the Star League mech from the castle mission during the main campaign, that one's a really good loadout. Yeah, I forget. It has a Royal double heatsink armor ferro and case. I mean, that's pretty darn good considering. Where is it? There it is. I'm gonna go ahead and save just in case, because you never know, these contracts can just end up going really bad. Like I remember walking into that don't send me anywhere. I've had those glitch out before and try to send me to a random place, so. With 2 ER large lasers, LBX-10, two medium pulse lasers, LRM-20, and SRM-6. That's pretty decent loadout. I've been having a lot of fun with the LBX-10 recently. Yeah, I've been putting like 2 of those onto a mech and then just shotgun. Just basically just grape shot as the founding fathers intended. Just surprise, kaboom, 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 kaboom. And the Fighting Red Rooster has let's figure ahead. Wait, it has like a special like head cockpit design.
Initiated.
That's actually pretty cool, if that's the case. I might be misunderstanding that, but glad I'm not down there on foot. Jungle at night, who knows what could sneak up on you? And animals don't return sensor pings. Yeah, if I'm going through the forest like this, expect me to bring a flamethrower.
On my way.
And one of those, like a electrified knife. Or like, what are those ones that divers use? It's like a cryo knife or something. Like you just jam it into something and then just press the button and it just instantly freezes the target. That would actually be really cool. I don't know specifically. It's more designed to take on a shark than anything else, if I remember correctly.
What can I do for you?
I would probably
Pedal
be
to the
having one of
metal.
those. Also, I wonder how good this thing can backstab. That's a Prometheus. What do you have? You have multi-missile launchers, pairs of 5s and 3s, medium laser, ERPPC. You have a decent loadout, I'll give you that. I'm going to go ahead and just wait for them to move. Because I should have some decent... you remind me of a Anubis.
Is that it?
If
I'm barely
Anubis was
scratched.
made into a heavy mech. I don't know if anyone else kind of gets that vibe, but
You
like,
betcha.
look at the way the launchers just kind of like stick up over the mech. Like, I kind of get the Anubis vibe from it. Trying to make it look like a chicken, mostly white body and a red stripe, just in like a red crust. It's pretty cool. No, that's just the name of the Merc company I choose. Oh, I see. You went for the memes.
Oh,
Fire at will.
go.
Structure exposed.
Let's get fired
Engine
up.
destroyed.
There's work to do.
Target destroyed. Structure exposed. Great showing, Commander. You should have seen the crowd cheering.
Mission successful.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, it's shredded mechs. My company has names. My Merc company names have been, in fact, nothing but jokes. Hey, you know what? I get that. I named my Merc company the Backshot Marauders, and that was a prime example of what we do on a daily basis. Well, that escalated quickly. Yes, it did. 2 Hag 30s directly to the back. I didn't expect anything less. God, that thing is broken. Like the Mad Hog Jerkers. If YouTube doesn't ban me tonight, I don't know what it will take, because Sam made even funnier by the fact that MechWarrior 5 has a boar emblem. Hello there, Alicia. How you doing? Hiya. Hope the game's going well. It is. I just got a Mad Dog with 2 Hag 30s. So, for example, oops, need to repair this real quick. It'll take 0 C-bills in 1 day. Cool. Not sure what I had to repair, but you know what? Sure. This is the Mad Dog. It's otherwise known as the Vulture, but yeah, 2 Hag 30s. And yeah, it's already proved to be very devastating. And no, didn't have to buy it or nothing, just it was random salvage, and I got nothing on that one. That one just showed up and started kicking ass, and you know what? I can appreciate that. I can absolutely appreciate that. Mech class. Medium. Alright, well, Torchy's gonna have another chance to go shine. Oh wow, lucky. Congrats. Mostly, I think it was because that I fought alongside what was it, House Steiner for so long that they were just like, hey, you got one piece of this thing, we're gonna bundle it all together. And yeah, you get that. Oh, I can't take the Puma with me. Not a problem. We'll just take the Wraith with us. And also, who was the Wraith sent to? I think that was Walnuts, unless you were... No, you were more Hunchback pilot. Which, again, total respect, because, you know, AC-20 go burr, but Floppy has not really gotten a chance to do anything. Well, guess what, Floppy? You get to join me for this little escapade. Hello, what did I miss? Oh, not much, you know, just entered a duel, got 1.5 mil, and you know, just a casual Mad Dog drop with 2 hyper assault goose cannons. Yeah, just a pair of them that can absolutely one-shot most mechs. There's also the Disco Hunchback, that one mech that makes use of chem lasers. Yep, all 13 of them. And goodness me, is that thing just beautiful when that thing goes off. Because again, Backshot Marauders, just
Command interface.
if you want to core a mech real quick, that's the way to do it. Also,
I like it here. It's lush.
I mean, it is kind of lush. It's actually kind of beautiful, and I can appreciate that.
Move into position.
Aw, Flappy. You know, maybe we should take, maybe we should have that pilot out a little bit more often, because it sounds like she's going to be a nice addition. Water map's going to be a little interesting with the torching. Also, I'm going to need siege rate flamers soon enough. Ooh, you have a... I can hit you. I can hit you pretty good. We're going to do defensive formation, and then I'm going to follow that up
Special
with...
delivery!
I'm going to jump into... You only have 2 evasions, so... 106 heats.
All out of short-range missiles, Commander.
So, here's a question. That thing heated up real quick. Okay, sure. So how do you plan on building that charger?
Send me a real opponent! Ready for orders.
Basically just... TCM, I do have jump jets on it just for maneuverability options, but basically TCM supercharger, any and all melee mods that affect like charges, kicks, or punches, anything like that, and go from there. Yeah, nothing too crazy. Huh. You're running away. Can't say I'm surprised, but a little disappointed. I was hoping you would have a little bit more...
Structural damage!
I was kind of hoping you were made out of stouter material. Can I get in behind you? How is that not... Okay. Okay, yeah, that's not great. Because even if I sprint, I'm not getting backshot potential here. But I already damaged you, so that makes sense. I mainly heard the flaws of the charger, so I was curious myself, but its weight does lend well to melee, so that makes a lot of sense. See, here's the thing. The charger was not built... the charger was built as a durable scout, which, unfortunately, due to its cost in that range, it really doesn't lend itself well to scouting. It's just too big. Like, even with a 400 engine, you can't get that thing out of combat that well. So, while yes, you have a gigantic engine and you have good communication suites for the mech, it's not really gonna serve all that well in that role. For the price of that, you could buy, let's see, that's 8 mil. So what, you could buy like 3 locusts and spare parts. which the Locust is going to be faster. It has good enough communication arrays, and that's that. For a Solaris jockey like myself, or a Merc, with a proper team, you can cover a charger well enough to just run in, punch something, move on to the next target, and just kind of blitz around the map in a charge formation and be just fine. But that does require modification to some extent, or you need good cover for the charger. Or you can also put jump jets on it and start moving it around a little bit. Her charger is upgraded one with Indo Steel, so it can do a lot more. Absolutely, yeah. An extremely flawed boom from the military complex. Yes, but she's a meme mech, and we love her for that, so. I remember salvaging a charger, opening up the loadout, looked at it sideways, then tried to make it work and gave up, sold it. No, I get that. It's a melee boat. That's what it is. Unless you have the 1A5 variant, you're not going to have a lot of weaponry to work with. The one that I would usually recommend is the 1A5, which has the autocannon 20. That one's built primarily for the Draconis Combine. They upgraded it and made it actually kind of terrifying. So if you're looking for a charger, I'd probably get that one. If you're looking for melee, you can modify the other one. There's also gel that restores armor every round. Yeah, car gel. A bunch of that would work wonders on that belt, on that mech. Built around charging. Absolutely. Yeah, I remember reading about it in a Bad Mech article on Sarna and Counter Mech Warrior 5, so I always found like people would use it beyond like liking it for personal reasons. So essentially for the Mech Warrior games, you just can't do that. You can't use it, which sucks because unless you mod the game to work more with melee, the PGI games don't lend itself to melee or anything like that well. They did add it, but it's mostly a meme and it doesn't work all that well. You can make it work. I'm not saying that you can't, but PGI has a real problem with melee, and they basically did it to appease the fans, because trying to charge with that thing is more likely to get you killed than the mech that you're targeting. So, but in turn-based Battletech over here in the better Mech Warrior game, I don't know if better. I just have a bit of a stain for PGI personally. I want to make that clear. I do have a bias here, and I don't want that to affect people's opinion of Mech Warrior in that regard. There's actually an issue. We addressed that, but this is my personal opinion. The charging mechanics work a lot better in this game, so actually trying to use that makes a little bit more sense. Can't DFA in the PGI games? Nope, you sure can't, and that pisses me off as well. It was mostly because in the Mech Warrior Online sphere, a bunch of the testers, I think they ended up bullying one of the devs with the melee or charging mechanics, and they basically removed it from the game because the developers and or CEO got absolutely messed up because of the in-game because of people who have been in the Battletech sphere for a long time, and they were looking forward to those mechanics. So kind of have a problem with PGI on that one. It's like you removed mechanics because you got butthurt over that, because you have a lot of experienced players going, we love this game, and yeah, we're going to slightly bully the hell out of you with these mechanics because we love them. We love the genre. So I didn't know that. I love strategy games. I haven't played the Battletech PC game before the game ran so poorly. Performance issues, now that I know there are mods to fix that. And I think, hold on. I know it kind of drops the music, but I do want to look that up real quick. Battletech. The requirements are sitting at about i5 processor, 60 or GTX 670. So if you look in the use market, you might be able to find like a decent upgrade path, or at least like workarounds to try to get Battletech to work a little bit better. I do not recommend buying new right now because Nvidia and unfortunately AMD are really jacking up the prices recently. So from what I read, MechWarrior Online is bounced around what the devs got mad at last month, and the devs are currently piloting. Pretty much, yeah. And it kind of pisses me off because it's not a good representation of what Battletech should be or MechWarrior games should be. And that's kind of why I don't really care to play those games anymore. And I think the community has actually kind of agreed with me on that one, because I've noticed y'all showed up like en masse when I started playing like MechWarrior 2 again. I played MechWarrior 2 and there's like 40 people in the stream. I play something like MechWarrior 5 or something like PGI related. I see a lot less people there. So I'm kind of wondering if that's the case. And again, these are just observations, honestly. But yeah. Battletech and MechWarrior 5 are completely different games. One being strategy, the other one being a shooter. Oh, I get that. But the mechanics should translate to some extent. Like, yes, it feels different to play an RTS versus a shooter. I get that. But they didn't try to implement the mechanics into any... They didn't try very well to implement melee mechanics into MechWarrior 5. Charging mechanics are almost non-existent. Like, Merc Tech even brought like gyro stability into MechWarrior. And then, yeah, another mech lab brings in a lot more modifications to the mechs. And I get it's a dev studio, you can't put in every single mechanic, but there is a baseline expectation, and I don't think it was met to some extent. I like MechWarrior 5, but not MechWarrior Online. The mods alone are amazing. I do agree with that. I do agree with that. Yeah. Once you start adding in the mods, it's a lot better. Disintegration times 2, 160. Yeah, that mech might be, that might be bad.
What's up, boss?
All right. Go ahead and... Yeah, you're gonna backstab this one. All right, you get 5 movement, and then just lasers back, please.
Let's get fired up! There's work to do!
That did not do anything. Okay. Structure exposed.
Can't take many more hits like that.
Huh.
Yeah, Commander.
Do you play the actual tabletop game at all? I do a little bit, not on the channel, but in my spare time, I have played it a little bit. I currently have 2 models next to me that are my personal collection. I have a Grey Death Legion Marauder, which was gifted to me by another player, and I was so appreciative of that. The difference between the Grey Death Marauder and the other one is that the leg is a little bit hyperextended to the left, so you can kind of tell like the difference between a normal production model and then the other one. And then I also have a Bushwhacker, which I got. So I had challenged, challenged another player to a trial possession for their charger, being that they were Clan J Falcon, right? I'll be honest, that did not go well for me. So the first round, I used my Marauder. They used a Banshee. I'm trying to keep towards the back, trying to keep to cover and whatnot, because I know as soon as that Banshee hits me, I'm done. I'm just cooked. What I didn't expect was them to overdrive the engine and sprint towards me, traveling like 8 spaces, and then proceeding to slam my cockpit. It was an insta-kill because they basically rolled like 15 times for different damage locations and whatnot. It was a one-hit KO to my Marauder. And I only used the Marauder because that's the only thing I had in the, like, that's the only mech I have right now, so. I should have brought something heavier, but that's what I had, so. Next match was Bushwhackers. So, so again, we went to meet on the battlefields. I pulled up my Bushwhacker, they pulled up in theirs. We had some glancing shots at each other. Come like turn 3, they basically fire all their weapons off their Bushwhacker X2. I think it was the X2. And they critted through my torso into the engine. Actually, no, wait. It critted the ammo bin for my machine guns and detonated every piece of ammo left, doing over 200 damage, blowing up the engine. You could see it from orbit. So after all that, they were like, here, it's not the Charger, but you at least deserve the Bushwhacker for being just absolutely murked for that one. So yeah, the Bushwhacker's name, by the way, I did name it. It was the Little Critty, because it got absolutely devastated during that match. One mech with a bunch of AC2s and the other one that's mostly machine guns. Your enemy has truly brought their fiercest combatants. The Banshee can do what the Charger does, but 15 times more. However, it seemed more committed to that role with slightly less charge range. It also has the, depending upon which one you have, a pair of ERPs targeting right out the strike. So it does it better. Destruction.
That hit something good. Good to go.
Machine gun destroyed.
Affirmative.
I know I was a little bit late on that one, but yeah, it works. So yeah, no, I do play tabletop a little bit. I've been wanting to play a little bit more, but just haven't had a chance to. Engine destroyed. 3 salvageable parts.
We can do this! Let's go!
Alright, Cactus, what are you gonna do over here? You and your...
They're coming around the side!
A little bit of armor damage. That's not too bad. Any crits?
That got through my armor, Commander. Commander?
All right, you're just gonna sprint around to the back and
Double time.
send it. Absolutely send it.
Right, Commander.
I need to learn the top game. I've collected a ton of models already. Structure exposed. So
No
here's what I
machine gun ammo
recommend.
left.
If you are playing
Repeating
tabletop,
you.
then I would recommend using flat sheets because it will help just with helps with just keeping track of your loadouts, keeping track of like damage to certain places. And if the other person is using flat sheets as well, you can connect it to some extent. I forget how off the top of my head, but there are like YouTube videos for it. So you can kind of gauge like line of sight rules and whatnot, and all that. Just to kind of help out a little bit to take it from like, this match is gonna be like a couple of hours to like maybe an hour or two for a first time playthrough. All you really need is just the, all you really need to play Battletech is just the basic starter kit, what with just a map and just flat sheets. Like, you do not need anything special. Why is the name escaping my mind right now? As for like the tabletop game, you can use a salt shaker just as long as like, or like a random piece of debris. As long as it shows what direction's forward, you can use that as your mech. Now, it's encouraged that you go get models at some point if you're more into that experience, but you don't have to have a model to play Battletech. They made it very easy for players to get into just so they could experience it and then go, this is fun, I love being a part of the community, and then just keep going. Proxying, exactly, because they don't want you to feel pressure to go buy models and just trying to get all this shit just to play one game and realize this isn't for me, or oh god, the amount of rules that you can go into is insane. No, they just want you to have a book, a map, and that's it. Just see, actually, you don't even need the book, really. You just need a map. And then everything else on top of that's just more. I do like it being very model agnostic. Yes, that is true. Classic or Alpha Strike. So here's the thing. Classic gives you more of your small scale engagements, a little bit more. It's easier for the rules and whatnot. Alpha Strike's more for the bigger experience. But I'm not sure which one they're playing. Again, I'm explaining that more for other people who may not have an idea of what's what. Left arm destroyed. Actuator destroyed. Because I know a lot of people in here come from different walks of,
Waiting for orders.
different sides of the communities.
Coordinates received.
Isn't a salt shaker what Dr. McCoy used in the original Star Trek as his scanner? I wonder if that is the case. I don't know for that one, but engine destroyed. Engine critical.
My flamer is empty.
Oh, I don't think you have to worry about that. Not anymore. That mech is seen better days. The crowd went wild for this one. We could practically hear it up here in the Argo. Great job.
Mission
Alrighty. I have Alpha Strike Mercenaries in the regular starter box already. I need to get into the mercenary one. That would be fun. Wait, did the sound cut off? It did for a second. It did. No, that was intentional. Oh, it's back. Yeah, no, I just alt tapped out of the game for a second. Don't you worry about that. That was intentional. Winning isn't just about getting all the objectives. Well, you see, most of the time, trying to get people to do objectives in the first place is already difficult enough. Just ask the Call of Duty community. It's like an objective. What's that? We just do maybe team deathmatch or like kill confirmed. Oh, and they won't pick up the tags either. Ugh, such a disgrace. Let's see here. I needed I already had the jump jets, TCM. I need a supercharger. Do we have one here? Doesn't look like it. We have e-cooling, magnification array. Might be under factory. Contract for Juggernaut assaults. That's something we can look into later, but I don't think that's something I want right now. Black market, what do we got? Yeah, no, we have the gyro stabilization, but not much else. Hello there, Vaxar. Not sure if you played the other mod, but which Battletech do you enjoy more? Enjoy most, Advanced 3062 or Rogue Tech? So I've only played 3062, and I'm wanting to get into the other one. I just don't know how I'm gonna do that. Like, I feel like I'm gonna play this like until I feel like I've gotten like a good amount done for this one, and then we may get to a point where we switch off for Rogue Tech, but I'm not 100% sure on that one. I do want to play that one though. Don't forget to keep an eye out for flame ammo and the sniper arty. Oh, we'll have a look into that. We will keep an eye out for it, but yeah, I'm not seeing the yeah, I'm not seeing a supercharger here, which is fine. It's the bushwhacker. What are the other things that are on the market? Do you have a couple of other vehicles? We do have Dakotas as well. Do want to start getting into some of the aircraft, but yeah, I do want the bushy, so we'll grab this at some point. Also, I want another match with the Mad Dog. So let's grab a heavy contract, and then we'll do this one. Mobile long toms, lol. I mean, yeah, those are good, but I don't know. We'll have a look in those in a little bit. What am I trying to? I need equipment. Don't forget to fix the tortine. Oh yeah, I'll do that in a second. Unfortunately, all I'm seeing is the heavy Mac Royale.
New equipment available.
I don't know how I feel about doing a Royale, but So in that one, we should be fine. Repair, command center. Where is it? There it is. All right, let's go ahead and save, and then I want another match in this thing. Command center. Heavy mech. Battle Royale. This ought to be interesting. Let's see. Heavy mechs. Mad Dog. 2 Hag 30s. I don't think I could have gotten a better, just like random drop from that duel earlier. I just like I don't think there was a better drop I could have gotten. I personally prefer the ballista due to its ability to abuse initiative, 55 tons in seismic ammo, though for wrecking a base, a mobile long-term works well. Is that a hero, Mad Dog? I don't know. 2 Hag 30s. Yep, they're the clan ones, so they can fit into a heavy, they can fit into a heavy chassis. Did you find that from, what did you find from that duel? So, because
Command
of my,
initiated.
like, because I'm allied with House Steiner, I had like 3 drops available, but if I get 1 part from it, they're more likely to bundle the entire part together. In this case being the Mad Dog. The Mad Dog here, which yeah, that's not completely. That's not completely broken at all.
Metal.
Oh, I know Hags. I love this weapon. Big ballistics are always fun. I don't know if this is the hero version. I don't think so. This one's just the MDDE version, so. Let's see, 60 tons. Defeat death from above. Why would you make me do that? Why would you make me defeat my one thing I love to eat? Structure exposed. I'm confused. What? Oh. Boomstick is right. What is that? That is... That's one of like 2 things that makes me irrationally angry. One is when I go to look at something and the game just immediately rips control away from me to show me something. I'm just like, no, I want to see what this thing has. Sniper cannon and a snub-nosed PPC and an ear PPC clan. That's one big cannon. It's clan tag. Is that a long tom? Nope, just a sniper cannon.
Waiting for
But it
orders.
is absolutely massive. Unfortunately, I can't quite... Oh, yes I can.
Going turbo.
But death from above here is using... That's just a rifleman. Like, I get the idea, but like, you're using, at the end of the day, 2 medium variable speed pulse lasers and then a large variable speed pulse laser. I see what you're going for, but like, it seems like you get outclassed very quickly. You know, by stuff like this.
Fired up. There's
Engine
work to do.
that pilot is dead. Like, I'm sorry, he's just straight up dead. Showing the air through his... Yeah, no, that pilot got shredded. Seems a bit anemic for a 60-ton mech.
Come on, mech warriors! It's go time!
It really does, and I
Waiting
just
on you, Commander.
don't understand, like, some of the... Again...
Got it!
This is the arena, but, like... No, I was about to say that sometimes Solaris jocks use, like, they use, like, off-the-shelf components or just, like, off-the-shelf mechs, but why would you use a 60-tonner with, like, 3 basically pulse lasers? Like, I get if that's all you could afford. Like, this is salvage, right? Like, I get that, but, like, this makes more sense. Like, this is an Ultra AC-20 plan. That's frightening, actually. And then for medium, ER medium pulse lasers. This makes more sense. Unfortunately for you, it was all for naught. Structure.
Did you see that?
exposed.
Did you see it?
Engine destroyed. Contender number 6 has arrived, making the last to join the fight. This has been Duncan Fisher, signing off. I feel like their light mechs more threatening. Yes. Like, the Adder, for example, has 2 clan LRM-20s that are just, like, you can load those up with depth fire and that would be more threatening. But again, backshot. 5 or 6 medium variable speed pulse lasers would be nice though. I would say so, yeah. Like, again, if you have enough to make like a Gatling cannon, so like 5 or 6 medium pulse lasers, sure, I get that. Like, we've all done that. We've all done that to some extent, and it makes sense. Who do I consider more of a threat? Big Booma's got Thunderbolts. You've got... I consider you to be more of a threat. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can...
Got it. Max speed, no shooting.
I'm gonna try and use this wall for cover and then shoot at you. However, you're gonna come over here and kind of mess things up a little bit for me, I'd reckon.
This should be good.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have fired. Not long-time artillery, those have way too few range. Unfortunately, yeah. Structure exposed. Actuator destroyed. Does this game have long-term cannons? It does. Not in the base game, but no, they might be in the base game as well. But this is the 3062 version. So this is about as close as you get to tabletop. Sensors impaired. Sensors impaired.
We can do this. Let's go!
It's one heck of a weapon you have in your mech. Dang, I've never seen that weapon. I mostly play the stuff from the 3rd Succession War. The Hyper Assault Goose cannons were added. Gyro Overload. Those were added more towards the I want to say more towards the 2nd Star League era, but like I want to say towards the 2nd Star League, or more like closer to Dark Age era. I forget the exact date on those.
Moving fast!
Are Battletech 3062 and Battletech Advanced the same mod? Yes. So here's the thing. You have a light and regular version of 3062. I recommend for most people to start off with like the light version of that, because the other one is a little bit more intense and it's a lot to unpack. Now, I being silly, decided to go straight for the regular one, which meant there was a lot of growing pain. There still is, to a large extent, but...
All weapons are low!
Structure exposed. Gyro critical. ERPPC
Yeah,
clam
hit.
destroyed. Improved
Scout's rifle's
keeping
empty.
destroyed. I know there's tons of non-canon stuff in BTA. Yeah, there is, but at the same time it's a lot of fun. Engine destroyed. Engine critical.
Come on, Net Warriors! It's go time!
There's also like a few a little fun additions, like Dagoth over here, or what's supposed to be known as the Akula-Khan. Like, there are little Easter eggs like that, and a lot of stuff from like backers as well. Which reminds me, I still need to add. Oh, I am out of ammo.
Sprinting!
Well, this ought to be fun. Saber Viper, hello. I don't believe long toms are in the base game, but it's been so long since I played vanilla. I think it's been a long time for all of us, because I've clocked, like... I think for the base game, it was 120 hours, and then this one, what am I at now? Oh, close to 300 hours for Battletech, so, about 180 hours for, 3062.
We can do this! Let's go!
You know, there is that. Oh no, I'm about to get back. No, they're targeting the other one. I put 18 hours into vanilla and then 1,800 into 3062. Yeah, that sounds about right. The only reason I went so long for the vanilla game was because I wanted to beat the main game. Actuator destroyed. ER medium laser destroyed. Thunderbolt 10 destroyed.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Charging is not going to be a good time for us.
Going toe to toe.
Punching, yeah, that was an 80% chance to miss.
Let's get
Still
fired
holding
up.
on, but
There's work to do.
have you played Mega Mech, Annika? I have. My experience was mixed. Don't get me wrong, it's a good game.
Ah!
Structure
I
exposed.
took some shrapnel.
I'm bleeding out. That's not good. I accidentally screwed my save by pushing too far through the main story and couldn't find any missions I could complete after that. Yeah, I basically got through the main campaign as fast as I could, and that still took me a little bit. But yeah, Mega Mech is good. It's just, how do I put this? The AI can be brutal. It is fair, but brutal. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, when you sit down and play tabletop, you at least know there's a human there and, like, there's some, like, personality to it, I guess. Mega Mech doesn't have that. So it kind of feels a little bit cold and robotic to some extent, but at the same time, the mechanics are fully there. It's fully fleshed out. I do love what it's going for. You can fight the AI in Megamech. I thought it was just TTG online. No, it's fully realized. Like, it is. Okay, so Battletech 3062 is like, this has the UI, the interface. Like, if you're looking for a tabletop Battletech experience, like something to jump into, this is the best way to do that. Outside of that, Megamech is a free program that you can use to build mechs. You can battle like all day, like a single player version of that. You can run your own mercenary company. It's just overwhelming, and the interface is nowhere near as user-friendly as Battletech, like HBS Battletech is. So,
Commander?
It is a good experience. Do not get me wrong. It is a good experience, and I appreciate that.
On my way.
It is something that I'm glad exists. It's just... It's hard to get into.
That would be a miss. We can do this.
So,
let's go.
To give you an idea, Battletech has a lot of sounds and like UI experiences, like cinematics like this, right? Structure exposed, left arm destroyed, Streetcaster M6 destroyed. But unfortunately, beyond that, for Megamech, it doesn't have that. Engine critical.
Hey, knock it off!
It has one sound, which again, I understand. It's just a little bit harder for me to get into as opposed to like HBS Battletech. Again, there is nothing inherently wrong with that. I think Mertech is a good example of something that has a lot of mechanics. It's very mechanic rich. It has everything under the sun. Dear God, is it painful when you don't have those quality of life like UI or UI or just like audio interfaces. And I'm doing nothing at this point. Have you done a pure combat vehicle run?
All units destroyed.
That was a brawl. Too bad we didn't last though. Shoot.
Mission failed.
All right, we'll reload. Figured Campaign Evolve you play as after Campaign Evolve you play the Master Chief Collection. I have quite a bit. I even beat. I don't know if I beat all of them on the channel, but like I've played all of them on Legendary. Like it keeps dodging. Yes, it does. Consequences of trying a copy of TDG has been developed since the 80s. Let's take a look at that damage first. For the ammo limitations, I would probably drop one of the hacks and put a bunch of medium laces on it or something. I'm not touching this one. Opening game save. I want to go back to manual save. Yeah, I don't really want to touch that one. We can... I really don't want to mid-max that one. Like... I'm just gonna have a look at a different mech and see if we can, see what we can do. But yeah, partial bullet. I've played a lot of the Master Chief Collection. I've beaten all the games on Legendary. I would love to go back and do that again. It's just, I was sorely disappointed after, with Campaign Evolved, and afterwards, like I put up a post about, they had a lot of people on Steam put the AI generated tag, like basically a lot of people were calling out Halo Campaign Evolved for using AI. And it's not just like, it's more popular than like most of the other tags, like FPS or anything like that. It's like, that's how bad that got. It's very powerful. It just runs out of ammo so quickly. Good for solos and duels, though. Absolutely. That's exactly what I intend for it. I'm gonna go get some sleep now. Close to midnight for me. Have a lovely stream. Always fun to see your Battletech play. Well, thank you. Ooh, MRE Bubbles, welcome to the squad. Welcome, 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 Pilot. That kind of scared me a little bit. I was not expecting that. AI, bunch of AI. Yeah, they, again, for Campaign Evolved, they just, I think almost every single asset was either like upscaled or just something used with AI. Megamech has a learning curve indeed, and the presentation is super simple. No animations, no sound effects. Besides that, it's a great game for doing PvP, PvE co-op, or Mech HQ for the campaign. Vexar, do you have like, or know of anybody who does like a good guide for that? Because like,
Command interface initiated.
I do want to play that. Like I tried very hard to stream that. It was just a little frustrating because I tried doing like a Merc company, but I couldn't find where, like in the tutorial anyways, I couldn't find where the
Waiting on you, Commander.
where the enemy was supposed to be at, and I feel like there was a lot of context I missed.
Got it. Max speed?
A guide from Merc Tech would be super awesome. There is a tutorial, it's just, I feel like, gonna be real, I feel like I need a tutorial for the tutorial. Like, it's not that it doesn't explain it, like it tried to explain it very well, and I give him credit for doing that. It's just, it's I did not pick it up very well, even though, to be fair, I had not tried that before stream, and I was trying to stream and figure it out at the same time. So I don't know if that was
what can I do for you?
I don't know if that was a full, a good faith effort on that. Because I can get away with that for, like other games, like shooters and whatnot, but for like a very mechanically heavy game, I don't know if that is quite the same way. Also, you have 2 X-Pulse lasers, you have an ER small laser, 2 improved Goose rifles, and an MRM 30.
Firing
you deserve this.
What is fired up?
Structure
There's work to
exposed. Engine destroyed. Campaign Evolve is sitting at mixed looking at a few reviews from the positive one, generic style reviewing believes me to believe the positive ones are from AI and a handful of diehard fans. I have a tattoo on my right arm from the ODST game. I have a tattoo from that game. I am one of the OG diehard fans from Halo. Not 343, but like still I was okay with Halo 4 to some extent and Infinite. Halo 5 was just bad all around. I think 4 needed a little bit of rework, but ultimately the story was fine. 5 is just straight garbage. Infinite tried its hardest to redeem, but with Halo 5 dragging it down and 4 not doing much to help that, I don't think they had a good way to go with that. And ultimately, like, you've remastered that campaign twice. Favorite faction between the Inner Sphere and clans, etc. The Magistrate Canopus would be my favorite. Also, Rex, thank you for the $2. That was sweet of you. Also, Blue Nova, thank you for the gifted memberships as well. To everyone who got a membership, you now have access to the Mad Cat and Arrow for Irby, as well as a lot of other emotes. Please use responsibly, no blowing up other people's chats, and enjoy. For Battletech for Mega Mech Battles itself, I've heard Professor Payteen is good, but I haven't watched it myself. But for Mech HQ, there are some great videos by Heckin Doc on YouTube, very in depth. Let me go ahead and copy that, search on Google. I'm more just gonna put this into the bar for later. Okay, I have found that. I'm gonna go ahead and give them a sub. Basically, just make sure I go back to that later. Oh, and Blue Nova, just so you know, we're still on for the reading of Far Country. Still waiting to get my hands on the book, but still good to go on that. The Magistrate is a periphery nation, right? Yes. So
Mission successful.
I'll actually show you here on the map in a second, on the star map, because I am trying to be allied with them on this save. Although right now, for the Inner Sphere itself, I sided with House Steiner, because heavy mechs just like I do like the idea that they're just like, they might be dumb, but oh goodness, do they have heavy mechs, and they do mess stuff up. We don't talk about Catherine Steiner. We don't talk about we don't talk about her. That was a blight on our history. Also, I took a look, and the MDD-BA is the Hero 1 with dual Ultra AC-20s, because yep, that sounds like it would be a bad time. Let's see here, navigation. Okay, so they're going to be more towards the periphery. Has some more hegemony. They're supposed to be off in the periphery. I'm not entirely sure myself. This is more towards the RimWorld's Republic. Manchester Canopus is going to be this section of space more towards the bottom. 4 Atlas Max is perfectly reasonable scouting force. I think it's towards the south. Yes, it's down here. Listen, geography was not my strong suit, and it's a wonder. I wonder how it would have done with land navigation if that was a thing in the Navy. Obviously, it wouldn't necessarily be a thing because, well, you're on a boat in the middle of nowhere, supposed to be. Yeah, you're not going to be navigating much. Oh yeah, just turn right past the big ocean of water, and then when you go all the way down the Suez Canal, you want to make a left into another body of water. There are no landmarks in the water. Yes, that's the point. The Tarns are the other lower periphery, right? The Tarn Concordat, yeah. But yeah, thankfully we didn't have to do all that. Otherwise, I would have probably not done as well in that regard. Let's see, Battle Royale. I'm gonna be real, I don't really want to do any of these. I want to go and do like other solo or duos. Let's see, what do we have for those? Yeah, dual medium.
New equipment available.
We got a solo mech duel. Oh, we can have 2 of those.
New equipment available.
The Magistrate is Space Netherlands, and the Tarns are Space Texas. They were Space Texas before they started making, before Texas started making some interesting decisions. Yeah, Texas decided that they wanted to do,
New equipment
Texas
available.
decided that they wanted to outlaw THC altogether. So basically, if you're caught with anything above a gram of THC, you are looking at like 20 years. So, yeah. Texas is looking pretty bad. The only other place I'm really concerned with in the U.S. right now, besides California for a lot of reasons, is Illinois, because they're starting to push age verification for OS systems. And I want to say, Illinois, I'm disappointed, but also you're digging your own grave, because if you do that, if you go forward with this, what do you think is going to happen? I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. They're going to do the same thing as Linux did to California. They said, well, some of the flavors of Linux went, yeah, we're going to do the easy thing, and we're just going to blacklist California. So basically, it's not officially supported if you try to use Linux in California right now, or as far as I know. They're going to do the exact same thing to you, Illinois. Like, to comply with this is basically going to mean they put a target on the back of their head, and trying to comply with this is going to be a legal nightmare. So they're just going to blacklist you. And then a lot of systems that use Linux or Windows will comply, because they basically already have. But Linux is used on a lot of IT infrastructure. which includes, as I said in my short, government systems. If they stop officially supporting that, or just basically say you can't use this in the state of Illinois or California, a lot of places just suddenly can't get their stuff to work. Do you have a license for that weed, mate? Pretty much. Hello there. Decreed by the Queen. Apparently the way it's worded, if you step on some contraband, the shoe is examined, and thus the entire mass of the shoe can be counted as contraband if the prosecutor felt like it. Yeah, we just don't go to Texas anymore. Like, I don't want to go to Texas. Doesn't the OS apply to smartphones and modern cash registers? Yes. Most of your modern cash registers will run anything from Windows XP onwards, essentially. It depends. But a lot of back-end systems use Linux. This includes, but not limited to, hospitals, most DMV websites, any and all banking infrastructure. You don't think about those sorts of things, but they basically said, Illinois basically just said, we don't want to have functioning systems anymore, because to comply means that they have to step through a legal minefield, because I don't think any of this is legal. Again, I'm not a lawyer, I don't know that, but I'm pretty sure this violates a lot of the Privacy Act. From what limited research I could see when I was looking up more information about the COPPA Act, which, again, is basically what they were trying to have tools for. And none of this is about child safety, so I don't know. Yeah, we had a governor that went to prison for trying to sell Obama's old snits. And the lawmakers don't care about the rest, don't actually care about the rest of the state. Well, that's the thing. It's like, you might not care, but like, you're gonna care when most of your state systems go down because you decided that you didn't, you decided that you wanted to basically require that the OS has a back door so they can take all of their data. Probably unconstitutional in a few ways, but they don't care about that. That's the highest law in the land, and they're just throwing out the window. So, like, again, it's like that social contract just doesn't exist anymore. So, while they continue to throw that out the window, they also throw the social contract out the window as well. So, it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. And again, I'm not saying nothing. I'm not saying anything by that, but it's a dark path that they are going down. Part of that minefield is that might violate COPPA. For good reason, blank could figure out the OS law to figure out who the children are so they could target them. Yes, absolutely. Because none of that data is secure. I guarantee you that is something that I do know. That information is just not secure. None of the age verification stuff in any capacity is secure. Hell, the government had a social security number leak a long time ago. Or not a long time ago, I think it was 6 months ago. Like, most of the social security numbers leaked. So, and again, most of the government databases are so old that, like, a lot of it's just, like, prone to issues anyways. It's impossible to put the kind of monitoring into every OS. They're gonna try. And a lot of systems will just be like, we're not going to deal with this headache. We're just going to blacklist you and pull out all the legal stops to basically say, we don't support that state. We don't support that area. Sorry. Because it's better if somebody uses a VPN to try to get into a different part of the country than for them to have to put that in and deal with the legal aftermath later, depending on how that all goes down.
Don't need to tell me twice.
Can't work as well as the military. Throw a fit when that happens. Rainbow outside.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Yeah, we need,
Double time.
we could use a rainbow right now. A dork path. Yup. The other laws also, I think you meant unenforceable, but I'm not sure. Yeah, no, it's basically that all of this is just blatantly, if not illegal, because again, I'm not a lawyer, I don't know that, I don't pretend to know that, but from what I can tell, it is blatantly,
Sprinting!
From what I can tell, it is, but again, it's very much a mess, morally, and you're gonna get people's information leaked. Like, I know that for certain.
All weapons are go!
And crunch. Oh, the Kingslayer took that quite well. I'm also aware that's heavily contested in the courts as well as constitutional challenge as well. No, there's an actual rainbow outside my house. Nice.
We can do this! Let's go!
Parents who just let their houseborn use the internet unsupervised are guilty of child neglect, in my opinion. Also, just enforce COPPA. Hello there, Carl. It's going okay. We're talking about some of the stuff that's going on, but yeah, again, enforce COPPA because, you know, you force that on YouTubers all the time, but yet that's not applicable here. Like, come on. And yes, I do believe that is, like, parents who let kids use the internet unsupervised is child neglect. And the reason I say it's neglect is because the internet is a gateway to every piece of media that has ever been uploaded. Like, I mean, I'm sorry. This is gonna make me sound old, but back in my day, we had LiveLeak. Anybody remember that? Hell, you don't even need to go to LiveLeak. Instagram had this glitch the other, I think it was like a month or so ago, where a lot of gruesome content, like very gory content, was surfacing on feeds. And now you're potentially exposing so many kids to this, and it's mostly just because the parents aren't going, maybe we should monitor some of the stuff our houseborn is looking into. And it's just like, and again, I realize that that's a glitch instead of like, you know, LiveLeak where it's like that sort of stuff's there, but I was a pretty crafty child. Like, I could get to places that, like you could get to so many different places on the internet. Like, how long do you think it's going to take them? I'm assuming some of them are, most of them are brain rotted, but some of them, how long do you think it's going to take until they access content that they probably shouldn't? Not that long. And like, we're not even thinking like the dark web, for example, or anything close to that. But I mean, hell, Roblox is bad enough as is. LiveLeak isn't even that old. I know, but it's mostly gone for the most part anymore. But yes, I do understand what you're saying, Alpha. We're just gonna kick it. The internet is a series of tubes saying, no, nothing of the politics restricting the internet.
Come on, Net Warriors! It's go time!
Structure exposed. Gyro overload. But yeah, like, the only thing you're gonna do with this is... That was impressive. That was impressive.
Minor damage. Let's get fired up! There's work to do!
But the only thing you're going to do with this is force a lot of the OS creators to blacklist your state. It's going to break things and potentially force people to use VPNs and potentially go deeper into the web just to get around your restrictions, because they will. Because they don't care. Like, you've already broken the social contract, so what does it matter at this point? Like, it's also not helping the guys at the OS. It's the same thing in the UK. They have control of America, US, only the internet companies as well, so it's not... I think I misread some of that, but yeah. It's not going well. Yeah, it's, the last official UK gift to US companies, the US leaders told them it's using a bed for their hamster, which the US companies, a few $100,000 fine. As I said before, the only ones who really want it are those trying to use it to make money, or more money from data collections, which was the response. It's more hilarious from the US layers. Yeah, it's just a mess. And clunk. The sad part is their Kingslayer here is just a better.
Come on, Net Warriors! It's good to go.
If it wasn't for the melee upgrades, I would say this is kind of an issue, because you have an LB20X, and I'm already out of ammunition, so I'm just... So if playing is anything to go by, there's a qual of very bad people in positions of power that very much like to
do this. Let's go.
Know where the hell spawn are. Yep.
Waiting for orders.
Republican was arrested for that a while ago, and again, this isn't about either side.
There's work to do.
Remember, there aren't either sides of the conflict. It's just those in power and us, we the people at the bottom. Anybody who tells you different is just trying to distract you from that. UK lawmakers trying to make 4chan follow their laws was hilarious.
It's go time.
Their response was basically, we haven't listened to your shit since we kicked you the fuck out of our country, like 215. I want to say it's 215 at this point. Oh God, I need to look that up real quick before I make this. I need to look that up before I make a ass out of myself. US this year. 250. Yeah.
Commander?
In my defense, I might be dumb, but I at least looked shit up. We just celebrated 250. Look, to be fair, I wasn't paying much attention because I was trying to make enough money in order to survive. So I really wasn't caring about how old the United States was. I was trying to make ends meet. So there is that. Great showing, Commander. You should have seen the crowd
Mission
cheering.
successful.
It's a big club and we aren't a part of it. Yeah, the US Slayers gave the UK a giant hamster meme of him chewing the Tower of London. Yes, impressive that the US lawmakers seem to, for some reason, be reminded we won our independence in the war. So you're trying to make ends meet 250 years ago? No, like, I just didn't pay attention to what the US turned because I was off doing other stuff. Like no, I'm not a vampire over here. Oh, sorry. No, I'm not a vampire, Blue Nova. Look, if I've been alive for 250 years and I haven't figured out how to like make uber amounts of money, like if you're a vampire and you haven't made as much money as, like, say, Rockefeller or something, like, at that point, just... She didn't deny being over 250 years old, just not a vampire. Listen, I think a vampire sort of thing would actually be really cool, especially as, like, a cat girl, but, like... Sadly, I'm not a vampire yet. Haven't quite unlocked that characteristic. Didn't deny being over 250. Yeah, well, yeah. All right. I want to test out the super heavy. All mech techs to the mech lab, because Oni-chan wants to build some sort of fucking abomination. And no, this isn't... Oh, no. Oh, no. I can't do that one. We're just gonna slowly back away. If you were 250 years old, you probably would have figured out how to build your own mech. Saving that vampire bit for Halloween. Well, that bites.
Roger that, Commander. Course plotted.
No, not this again.
I wrapped up that job you asked for, Commander.
No. Stop sending me away from... No. Stop it. Yes, yes.
Course now, Commander.
Okay, so we ran into this glitch before. Basically, when you try to change, like, Solaris contracts, it tries to send you to, like, the closest planet because you're supposed to travel to a null point where the contract is for the arena. That doesn't exist, obviously, because it's null. So it sends you to the closest spot, or closest spot. True, what about a vampire mech? She's a 250 vampire cat girl. Ah, no, they're on to me. They're on to me. Something to prove. The crew is bubbling with enthusiasm about local cliff diving competition. In the morning brief, Dare says Sharmat has requested permission to compete. Given the general interest, I'd like you to make the call. Smire says, let him go. It'll be entertaining. Yang adds, you could send all of us, them all, to cheer Sharmat on. It'd be like a bonding experience. Fuck yes. We are granting a broad shore leave to anyone to attend. You know what? Send it. Send it. You know what? I love it. Sharmat returns to the Argo later that week. You find him in the mess hall, regaling listeners with tales of daring do. The crew who attended are adding their own color commentary. Commander, thanks for letting me participate in the cliff diving competition, he says enthusiastically. I didn't win, but I certainly made a good showing for myself. Those locals, wow, they have no fear. I managed to keep up for a while, but the highest tier cliff, it's a long way down to the water. Getting shot at by PBCs is probably safer. God, I'm gonna have to do a Charmat voice now. Nerevar, won't you join me for a cliff diving competition? Some of these Argonians are getting high off of moon sugar before jumping straight into the river. I cannot do that voice. I hear it in my head. I hear his, like, I guess you could say like TTS voice, but still. Charmat has gained the following tags: brave, high spirits, and morale is gone up by 1. Wow, those, just how high are those cliffs? I mean, some of them must be massive. For anyone unaware, she has Digother as her pilot. Indeed, indeed. Sandral's invasion falters as the dragon turns its gaze. Lutheran, Draconis Combine, one of the first Combine worlds taken in the Draconis March invasion. Marduk is home to Victory Industries, an important Battletech manufacturer, one that Theodore Kurita could ill afford to leave to Duke Sandoval's hands under the command of Shosho. Shouldn't that be Shosha, since it's Draconis? Or is that like, is Shosho like, Shosha is supposed to be commander, so is Shosha like a little bit under that, almost like the difference between Star Captain and Star Colonel? Lauren Nelson, second Jinsha, and the 16th Gallon regulars landed on Runduk on the 2nd of June and began their assault, simultaneously assaulting Victory facilities and the city of New Pontiac. DCMS units were quickly heavily engaged by the first Crystallim's raiders occupying the planet. Within the New Pontiac, Combine forces were assisted by remnants of the 22nd Benjamin regulars, as well as armed civilians, effectively surrounding and isolating the raiders, with the bulk of the DCMS forces assaulting the Victory plant. Losses quickly piled up on both sides. Although Sandoval's units held defendable positions, a sizable portion of the DCMS force consisted of special forces contingencies specifically drilled in recapturing the heavily defended industrial targets. Despite inflicting heavy casualties on the Combine forces, within a week, half of the Victory industry facilities were under Combine control. By the 20th of June, General Neese saw the writing on the wall, and on the 22nd, the battered raiders withdrew. Would you like to know more? Yes, please. Lying deep within the border of the Draconis Combine, the loss of Sudal to Duke Sandoval's invasion was a bitter pill for the DCMS forces. With the Combine Dominion Treaty in effect, Theodore Kurita was finally able to retask the Raikugo, the 12th Galleon regulars, and the remnants of the 7th Goats Regiment to liberate the world. Haptaman General Cal Evans and the 17th Hustlers, General Evans' forces were unable to completely pacify the planet, and with the arrival of the DCMS task force under the command of Tassa Shutakul, that again, what are half of these names? The invaders quickly found themselves fighting guerrilla forces while trying to redeploy to meet the oncoming threat. Despite the guerrilla distraction, General Evans has thus far managed to successfully counter the DCMS airspace superiority and blunt Shataka's assault to success within the initial liberations. With the initial liberation stalled, both Shaktu and Evans appear to be settling for the long campaign. Federated Sons take control of Mark Duke. Federated Sons take control of Duel, I guess. The DCMS invades those two planets. Just because I'm tired of trying to I'm trying to pronounce them properly. It's just, bleh. It doesn't always go well.
We've arrived at our destination, Commander.
Sweet. All right, so come on, please. Thank you. We're gonna want to leave as quickly as possible because Free Worlds League does not really care for me at all. Yeah, the Free Worlds League kind of hates me, as you can see down here. They really do not like me.
Make ready for docking maneuvers.
Yeah, I think they would,
I've got the financial report.
Kind of wondering if they would shoot me on sight. I really don't want to have to do that, but yeah. We'll make that up rather quickly. Probably end up getting the bushwhacker, and then that'll be that. Don't forget, you also have a Jade Falcon invasion to put down somewhere. Oh, we'll get to that at some point, but I'm not sure where that was.
Reached, Commander.
Like that even it was like, oh, you have the ability to quiet. What? So, oh, that's weird. When you visit a planet, or at least right now, that's not friendly, it grays out that, but I've went to a different spot, which is under, just find Jade Falcon under the map. I gotcha. We'll look into that at some point, but for now, I would like to get enough credits to get that bushwhacker. We'll have a look into that probably next stream, because I'm gonna need some point. I do want to get more equipment for my charger, since that one didn't have as much. Unfortunately, I just didn't get as much equipment. The shop might have refreshed itself. We'll have a look. We'll have a look shortly. Failure is always a possibility. RNG giveth and our Jesus taketh away. Yeah, we'll have a look, Blue Nova. Clan Tech is good year. It is really good, especially with the adder, but we'll see. I'm mostly just kind of collecting mechs that I want right now, and then at some point I do want to start collecting I really want to start like getting more salvage, probably from the clans like you're mentioning there, but also want to start collecting some of the LAMs. So we may be heading down to Compelled in Space and
got it.
politely
Position
asking them
confirmed.
to part with their stuff. You could probably handle two skull anti-clan invasion or anti-clan missions. We'll see. We'll see. Transmission from Star Colonel Nikolai Matthias. I send you my notice of battle. Please respond.
Waiting for orders.
Your
Going
Your
turbo.
what? You dare refuse my battle? Oh, God. But they
Roger that.
made the
Firing on target.
mistake of invading my planet. You dare refuse my
All out of
battle?
short-range missiles, Commander.
They made the mistake of invading my home. I love how they did that exact scene for
Good to go.
Mech Warrior 5 clans. You know what? I will give them that. They did do that. Bat self. Yes. Yeah, yes.
Aye,
Ah. Purebred, huh?
Let's get fired up. There's work to do.
So I guess that one was, that particular one used to be a planner. Excuse me. I was not expecting you to fire a... Oh, you only have an LBX, LB-20X.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Fair enough. That was a wake-up call. A full trinary stands ready to conquer your planet.
Hey, buddy, behind you.
Structure exposed. Heat level critical. Yeah, that's not concerning at all.
Commander?
Oh, you know, just put a couple of lasers into the back of this mech. While it may not have a bunch of heat-related weapons, it's still going to be very, very warm in there. Engine critical.
Critical hit, Commander. We can do
Yes,
this.
it was,
Let's
Floppy.
go.
Yes, it was. Sir, your mech is on fire. Explosion check. Internal ammo explosion detected. Ammo destroyed.
What can I do for you?
But somehow it didn't...
On my way.
I guess they had case or something, because that did not do as much damage as I thought it would.
Come on,
Engine
It's
destroyed.
go time.
Plus 37. Yeah, that maxed out the bar. I'm pretty sure. Case 2, probably. Yeah. Oh, I see. 87
My
heat.
heat's getting pretty high.
Yeah, I see that.
I copy.
All right, Floppy, get over here and see what you can do. We're just gonna go for a precision strike from the back.
Compliment on enemy. Let's get fired up. There's work to do. On my way.
I love that you do the Betty voice lines for stuff happening. I do that a lot too. It's so much fun. It is so much fun. I've wanted to do a ASMR stream. Like, I have done it before, but like, I want to do ASMR just with the Betty voice. On fire. It's just a roar. Yeah.
Targeting enemy stick.
Please. Structure exposed.
That's a critical
Inferno rocket launcher 10 destroyed.
Machine gun ammo is gone.
Heat level critical.
Orders?
All right, you're gonna run around and then you're
Location
just gonna
confirmed.
blast him in the back.
engaging.
It's just unsettled, huh? That's it. Ooh, it failed the shutdown roll.
No retreat. Good to go.
That's rough. That's rough. Because your heat's only going up from here, not the back shots. Your Betty whispers. Whisper affirmations, but you're trying not to let your mech explode from excessive heat would be a fire video. Pun unintended. That would actually be an entertaining...
Affirmative.
That might be an entertaining video. Might have to look into that.
That's
Target
my
destroyed.
flamer is empty. Okay.
Crowd went wild for this one. We could practically hear it up here in the Argo. Great job.
Mission
Aurora
successful.
Borealis at this time. You're at this day in this part of the system and localized entirely within your mech? Yes. Mostly because the ammo's like right underneath the seat. Yes. Because we always, around here, we always put the ammo right underneath the seat. Because if you're going to go meet God, you might as well do it in an explosive manner. There, I see it. I don't know if I actually have a mech that has the, like, I do joke about that, and I do that a lot, but I don't know if I have a mech right now that has the ammo. No. Oh, Phil. I don't actually know if I have a mech with that. Dare says no idea what he's talking about half the time. Yes, that is very, very true. Darius is always an interesting one. Backshot initiated. Target, rear arc, blown out. Or, hold on. Backshot initiated. Target, rear arc, blown out. I have way too much fun with the Betty voice sometimes. Alright, where was that? How much was that? Wait. No, is the... Did they sell the Bushwhacker? No, they sold the Bushwhacker. Unless it was under a different... Please tell me that was... Ah, damn it. What?
New battle mechs available.
I might not have gotten a Bushwhacker, but guess what I got? I got an LAM, and now we get to see how this thing works. No. Well, we can check to see if any other items you're looking for are available. Oh, I found exactly what I was looking for. Also, 2,000 seagulls. Oh, that's not good. 30-ton LEM. Nice. Alright, let's see here. Is there anything we can do real quick that can pull us back from the brink? Because I don't want to leave it like that. Alright, please let me, yeah, we best, bring... Yeah, that's fine. We'll just do this again real quick. Dagoth would be decent in a battle royale. Oh, they would for sure. But, I just want to bring it back from... I just want something quick to, like, make sure that I'll do good as far as that goes. Dig-outs would be decent. Would be decent with that. Mass Effect 2... Mass Effect 2 probing your lives rent-free in my head. Well, if somebody needed a clip for, one of their Rule 34 videos, there you go. Half of what I say in these videos, I'm sure, could be used for something like that, but they'll probably have enough clips just based off of how many streams I've done at this point. It's just... I mean, it's no better with the shorts either. Like, I don't claim it to be, but... Sometimes attacking the ground is your best bet. War. War never changes. Except for when it does with the technology that we use.
Command
so, you know, it
interface
changes in that way.
initiated.
Keep sharp, Commander. Don't want to get surrounded. Also, Floppy, are you bringing the cat with you? Because are you taking the cat with you? Because, like, don't get me wrong, I love the cats. I do. I think that's a good thing, but I would not have the cat with you in the cockpit. We're gonna say no to having a cat in the cockpit because I don't want to have a roasted cat in the cockpit. That's just no. Oh, my monitor just went dark for a second. Not sure what that was all about, but
waiting for orders.
All right.
On my way. Double time.
45 tons and 40. So Cicada and... Actually, no. This is 3062, so it could be anything. Tech changes. Killing your fellow man doesn't. That is very true. Or, you know, it's aliens. Gotta be concerned about them aliens. That is a Medusa.
It's go time.
I'm sorry, did that say it? Yes, well, that's a lot of medium lasers. Are those pulse lasers or just... yeah, that's 4 medium pulse lasers. And then the Medusa over here has... Well, you have a bunch of ER small lasers. And an AMS system.
Good to go.
I get ya. I get ya.
Moving
I can definitely appreciate that. Nira, hello there. How we doing today? Load the Inferno rocket launchers. Fire and kill. That's almost a max out.
SRMs are gone.
Oh, that just immediately shut down
That hit hard.
Oh, the focus completely shut down. Ooh, that's
Commander.
rough. The Medusa one had nothing to do with that. Gotta love how the Medusa's like, nope, I'm out. I'm out. I want nothing to do with the Torchy that just instantly shuts down that.
We can do this.
Exposed.
Let's go.
All right, do you succeed in... Oh, no. You did not succeed the PSR. PSR being the pilot skill roll check to see if they reactivate, because they've taken so much heat, and they're about to take even more.
Enemy
The Volcar did not get to participate in battle.
It's go time!
Target destroyed. Nope, nope, nope. That is correct. It wants to get out of range of the Torchy. It's still running away.
Good to go.
Oh, it's just like, oh, hell no.
Understood.
I'm going to suffer
Moving
the same because it's the Volcar here. Just completely overheated, shut down twice in just nothing it could do, the poor thing. I actually kind of feel bad.
Let's get fired up! There's
Like,
work to
I
do.
kind of feel bad. Like, not completely, but you know. A new Mech Commander story like this would be amazing. It would. I need to get back into Mech Commander. Next week is going to be insane as far as the streams go. I am planning on throwing something interesting into the mix for next week. The schedule should be coming out after stream. I'm just going to quickly get that up afterwards. And I do plan on throwing a Backrooms game that just came out into the mix, but I also want to get back into, I want to finish up Black Knight, and I also want to finish up, or like get back into Mech Commander as well.
Affirmative.
I haven't thought about that game in a while. Return to the battlefield. Cowardice will not be
Taking a pounding,
tolerated.
Commander.
You have fled from combat. Cowardice will not be tolerated. Mission failed.
Receiving you. Got it.
Oh, Medusa. You're actually you're faring a little bit better than the Volcar. To your credit, you are doing a little bit better. Actuator destroyed. That's cute. That's cute. You're trying to
Hot damn.
sprawl your
Let's do
sync.
this.
Probably.
Good to go.
Yeah, what with the multiple small lasers that it has. It's not a bad build, actually. I would actually love to run that. Just a bunch of clan technology. It's a...
Affirmative.
It's a really good backstabber. I'll give it that. This pilot just isn't giving it its all. And they're about to step down. I love small lasers. Yeah, they're really good at backstabs, and that's exactly what this thing is built for, and it's continuing to run away. You have no respect for your comrade, do you?
Commander?
Get back here. We're not done with you. Also, did you fail the PSR? Again, the pilot skill roll check, just to see if they... No, it's not shut down. Oh, you're gonna get hit in the back. Oh, you only got hit with one laser.
We can do this! Let's go!
Yeah, I think this pilot's just completely confused on what he wants to do.
They're flanking.
You did get a decent back shot, 15% bonus
armor.
damage for
Commander?
what little that did. Oh, Oh, that did not save you. That did not save you. I thought I wasn't going to get a back shot on this thing, but nope. I got exactly what I wanted. And you know what? I'm going to use... Precision Strike really doesn't do anything in this case.
Right,
they're all at 99%.
Let's get fired up! There's
Engine
work to
destroyed. Pilot has been disintegrated. Certainly come a long way since the day I found your short showing your forklift skills in Halo. Gosh, that was forever ago. That was the 3rd month I was streaming Halo Reach. That was a long time ago.
Mission successful.
Yeah, it's been a fun time. Like whether I've been just blasting mechs or just riding around in forklifts, just having fun. It's been a lot of fun regardless. Let's have a look at the LAM. Oh yes. Yeah, we should definitely have a look at that thing before. So my plan for that one ultimately would be clan LRMs. It's a 30-tonner, so it should be able to fit like a couple of clan LRMs, and I'm thinking mostly depth-fire. So you could just like fly it into position, just kadunk, and then just leave. That or clan LB10X, but I think we can only get away with one of those, even in the clan flavor. So yeah, I think the clan LRMs would probably be a better idea. Basically, just a flying adder. Wild to have been around since the early few hundred subs. We have come a long ways in a very short amount of time. And again, I want to say thank you to every single one of you pilots. I know I say that like at the end of every single stream, but like, I do mean that. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Now let's see here. Ooh, the Wasp has, okay, so the LEM has cluster bombs, helix bomb, Hylix, something like that, Inferno bomb, another helix bomb, and an SRM-2. Don't worry, we're glad to be here. It is fun to be entertaining every single one of you. I really do enjoy streaming. Like, just being able to play video games and just like have these like silly encounters, especially for Battletech, is just it's a lot of fun. But yeah, I don't know what to do like with this thing, because yeah, we do have a LRM slot. I don't know if it's internal though. That is internal. Okay. Those are not. So if we want to switch things out, I think that's gonna have to be either the lasers or whatnot, but I would trade the medium laser for tag. It looks like it's based around nuking something, flying back, restocking, and repeat. Has been a while since the Dark Souls pain wheel. That was a lot of fun. It really was, but yeah, I don't think tag's a bad idea. I do want to play Dark Souls again. Also, what gyros do you have? Do you have one that gives more tonnage? I don't think so, but it's worth checking. So, internals, I don't think so. I think that's under internals. Hold on. Engines, cooling, thermal equipment. Here's the gyros. Gives more tonnage. I don't think so. Just have the melees, the defense, and stability. So, okay, I see. Nope. Yeah, so the tag's gonna have to do, and I think that's fine. Any sci-fi mech Souls-like games. I mean, not Ace Combat, although I do want to play that game. Armored Core comes to mind, but I think there was another one like that, but I'm gonna have to look into that for sure. But I think that's gonna be it for now. Let's see here. I want to thank Philip Blue Nova. Give me just a second on that. Best run with vehicles that can replenish your stock of bombs. Yeah, that looks like it'd be good to run with the mobile field base or whatever the equivalent to that, like the J27, I think it was. Let's see here. But anyways, I would like to thank Philip Blue Nova, Jason, Bexar, Solon the Witch. Let's see here. Ethan, Alpha. Let's see, who else is here today? Rex. Let's see, who else is here today? Alicia. Spartaner. Mr. Nylar. I think that's how you pronounce it. I do apologize. Mixer Beast. Who else is here today? Nero, Carl, Saber Viper, Fox, Griffin the Bard, Northern Sales. I want to say thank you to each and every single one of you pilots, whether you're watching in the background or actively in chat. It's always an honor to fight by your side. And as always, this has been Call Sign Monica, signing out.